Two of the big attractions in Palm Springs are mid-century modern architecture and vintage furniture shopping. And this is where it all came together, at Modern Way. An institution for Palm Springs, this Modern Way is the oldest and the first vintage furniture store in Palm Springs. And the man behind it all was instrumental in the founding of modernism. I'm here with Courtney Newman, the owner of Modern Way and the founder of PS ModCom and Modernism Week. Hi, Courtney.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good to see you.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about how PS ModCom, how this all came to be.
Well, it was, we opened our store, my wife and I, in 1999. We came out here and we started meeting a lot of people through the store, a lot of like-minded people that were into the architecture and everything, and we just realized there were some things that were in danger here and things worth educating people about preserving, and we got together with like 4 or 5 people, Pete Maruzzi, Chris Menrad, and a few other people at my store. It initially started, and then it just took off from there, and we just grew and grew and grew to what we are today.
So when did Modernism Week actually come to be?
Well, there were quite a few people. I think that was about 2 or 3 years later, and before Modernism Week, it was just Modernism Weekend.
Oh,
it was a
okay.
long weekend, and the Dolphin Productions came in and did a show at the convention center, and a lot of us, like especially PS ModCom and PSPF, decided to do events in conjunction with that. So of course that just took off too to become an international event now.
And PS ModCom is actually more of an advocacy group,
Yeah.
would you call it?
Yeah, we're about promoting, preserving, and educating people about modern architecture in the desert.
And how does one become involved with that?
It's pretty simple. You can just go online and join. That way you get all the information on all of our events and things like that, and you can volunteer for events. It's just open to everybody, and it's really easy to join and become involved.
Oh, great. And I know with the downtown redevelopment, there's some preservation that's crucial to the city. And one of your key issues that you're working with or on is the Town and Country Center?
Yeah, right now that's one of the top priority issues is the Town and Country Center, because for a while it was quite neglected and falling apart. And over the past 6-8 months or so, we've had some good success in getting the city to help us in restoring all the original colors to the center, so it's going to look better while it's sitting there, and eventually it's going to be integrated, we hope, into the whole museum corridor.
There are some truly iconic pieces of furniture in Modern Way. Let's take a look around and, ooh, what is this piano? I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a Baldwin. It's called an acrosonic. Usually you find pianos and every piano just looks the same, but to find something that fits in with mid-century modern architecture, and this happens to be very Danish modern in style, it's just really hard to come by.
Tell us about this vintage piece. It looks like almost like a carousel or something.
Well, that's what it's called. It's called carousel seating, and it's out of a mall actually called the Carousel Mall in San Bernardino, which was torn down, and these were the seating things kind of in the middle of the mall. It was designed by Elise Crawford, and she was a really, really well-known kind of industrial designer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and did a lot of things in fiberglass like this for commercial places, but it's great like out by a pool. It's perfect.
Oh yeah, this is really fun.
Yeah, for people that don't want to talk to each other but want to sit.
Yeah,
so.
they just want to sit. My husband's been in the audio business for years, and he has never seen anything like this. Courtney, tell us about this console.
Well, this is kind of the holy grail of mid-century modern stereo consoles. It's called the Clairtone Project G, and it was made in 1964. They made 100 of this particular model, and I've actually had 5 of them come through my store. I'm kind of like the go-to place for this particular rare piece, and it's an amazing machine, and it's kind of a sculpture as well as a functional
it's beautiful
work of art.
Yeah, and so unusual. I mean, with the speakers.
Yeah, these speakers, and they're directional. You can kind of turn them.
Oh, really?
Point them in different ways, and it's got a turntable, an AM, FM radio. This is all book-matched rosewood.
Oh,
it's designed by a guy named Hugh Spencer. There's a whole book on it. Yeah.
And look at all these knobs. What is all that too?
It's the stereo.
Buttons.
It's the volume and everything.
Oh, push button.
Yeah, we can turn it up, and there you go.
Oh, yeah. And this is Courtney's beautiful streamlined El Dorado. Tell us about your beauty.
It's from 1968. I've owned it for, gosh, a good 15 years or so. Did a full restoration on it when we first got it, and it's kind of like my store advertisement on top of everything else. And it's great to have a big car like this in Palm Springs where you can actually enjoy the roads. In LA, not so much, but
Yeah,
Palm
exactly.
Springs, it's fun. Yeah.
So Courtney, thank you so much for inviting us into Modern Way and helping us learn more about PS Modcom and the beginnings of modernism and the future of mid-century modern architecture and preservation in Palm Springs.
And thank you. I really appreciate you guys doing this and coming out here and showing all the great stuff in Palm Springs, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Thanks.
Thanks, Courtney.